Hi, this is the good news. We have our first MCP server approved by Docker. So we have the end-to-end process completely ready and documented to build our own MCP servers. So here is a quick walkthrough of how to go about testing your MCP server before applying for approval. Hi, welcome to TechieTalksAI. I'm Sri from Shogini. On this channel, we showcase hands-on demos and insights into AI automation and no-code tools. We have created several make.com modules to simplify no-code automation for you. Subscribe and join us on this journey into the future of technology. So this is our first MCP server from Shogini, and it says verified publisher. We have already made another video on the steps involved in publishing your MCP server to Docker MCP toolkit. But in this video, we are going to show you the easiest way to test your MCP server or before you connect it to Docker MCP toolkit. And this video is about STDIO based MCP server. If you do not know what STDIO is, please watch our previous videos. We have over 20 videos on different types of MCP servers and what all it can do and how to build your own MCP server. This video has no code associated with this. This is to test your MCP server when you build. First thing that we will do is docker build -t, that is the name of the image, my test MCP server. Give it any name. So it'll create a Docker image containing your MCP server. And we are not going to talk to this, but this is an STDIO based, very simple MCP server that we have published. This is an STDIO based MCP server. To confirm that this MCP server Docker image has no error, you can run it like this: docker run -i and give this name my test MCP server. To confirm that, it waits for STDIO input. Now, the communication that this expects is the STDIO based JSON RPC syntax. In this model context protocol.io website, we have the syntax of the JSON RPC communication and sample code as well. We have the MCP server here and the client or the host machine that is talking to this MCP server. If we see the interaction, first thing is an initialize request must be sent to the MCP server. Then it'll respond back. We send initialized notification, and after that the communication begins, listing tools, executing tools, etc. Once you know that your MCP server based Docker image runs without any error, we can press Ctrl+C 2 times to come out of, to interrupt this container. That is it. So all we need is the name of the Docker image. Next is we are running the node based MCP inspector. Okay, so that is npx model context protocol /inspector. Inspector will launch. Here we must select the STDIO transport, and this is what is not documented. Here we enter command as docker, then run -i, and in this place we will pass the image that we have created. That is docker, then arguments run -i to make it interactive so that it receives the STDIO commands, then --rm so that when we stop this, the container gets removed. And this is the newly built image. So this image is our containerized Docker based MCP server that we are going to test. So we'll click connect. So it's connected. List tools, see here. So this is the MCP server code and how easily we can test this. See here, adding to number is one of the MCP server, we will add 500 to the answer. Okay. And after that, we build the Docker image again. We will disconnect, connect. We will clear this and say list tools. And if you add two numbers, say 5 and 6, you should get 511. This gives us a quick mechanism to test our STDIO based MCP server. Otherwise, you need to create your own MCP client to test it. So this is the first thing. So when you are building your MCP server, make sure that you use this mechanism to quickly test, and these days development is all trial and error based development. So this makes it very efficient. That is what I want to convey through this video. So build your MCP server and test it conveniently using this web interface. All the communication tool calls, JSON requests, and how our MCP server responds are all given here. So give us your valuable comments. See you in another video which are practically important for our AI and automation journey. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Your support really helps. Have ideas or suggestions? Drop them in the comments. Let's build together. At Shogini, we offer expert NoCodeMake.com and Python AI automation consulting with ready-to-use modules to jumpstart your projects. Stay tuned and subscribe for more.